Episode 1 continues. The mirror deepens and the twins have more to reveal. World War II. The year is 1941. America enters the war, not quietly, but with thunder in its lungs. The Gemini soul rises onto the global stage, not with brute force, but with strategy, with voice. Mars in Gemini reactivates and suddenly, speech becomes weapon, language becomes command. Then Rahu in Cancer, swelling in the second house, turns war into profit. The economy booms. The hunger for security, land, wealth, victory is fed. And overhead, the moon glows in Aquarius. That ninth house glimmer. The people speak of liberty, of tyranny, of freedom cloaked as duty. America's voice isn't just loud, it's everywhere. The world listens, and Gemini, oh Gemini, becomes the master of media. But every ascent has its reckoning. Then the 2008 financial crisis. The illusion bursts. Greed meets its mirror. Rahu, once the engine of expansion, now turns destructive. The second house, our house of values, is exposed. Wall Street trembles. The housing market collapses. And Saturn, that taskmaster in Virgo, shakes the homeland to its roots. Ketu slips into the 8th house, trauma. Transformation and institutional decay rise from the shadows. The soul that once sang of abundance now faces silence. Gemini's gift of chatter cannot outtalk karma. Then, 2020. Silence deepens. A pandemic sweeps across the streets, emptying them, cracking the pillars of power. Saturn and Pluto press into Capricorn, into the 8th house. Death, disruption, the great undoing. Ketu continues its purge. Institutions falter, secrets surface. And above it all, the moon in Aquarius bears witness. Grief pours in, and with it, awakening. Gemini pauses, and for the first time in a long time, listens. Now, the sky stirs again. Uranus returns to Gemini. A cycle repeats, just as it did during the Civil War, and again in World War II. Mars begins its Mahadasha. Identity stirs, restless and redefined. AI, civil unrest, media fragmentation. Gemini will be tested. The soul is rewriting itself. And the soul speaks now, not in whisper, but with clarity. You were born to speak, but now you must listen, not to echo, but to evolve. America's astrological soul was never meant to be simple. It is layered, paradoxical, loud and longing. Gemini teaches that unity isn't sameness, it's synthesis. And the United States must learn to harmonize its voices, not silence them. Coming next, Episode 2, The Civil War Revisited, Gemini's Shadow and Saturn's Test.